begin with two quotes from a famous historical figure. Who run the world? Girls. Beyonce, 2011. Okay, ladies, now let's get information. Also Beyonce, 2016. Queen Bee, in these two songs that I just referenced, invokes a sense of female independence and also a sense of inner female strength. And these are qualities that embody the feminist movement. Beyonce herself personifies a sense of independence, but she's also a mother and she's also married. So does feminism devalue motherhood? Many may say yes, but in reality, feminism promotes motherhood. And as a female in today's society, I'm going to tell you why. I will first establish what feminism is and the origins of feminism. And then I will discuss the role of independent mothers. And then I will discuss the positive impacts of feminism and how we can help further it in today's society. So the real question is, does feminism devalue motherhood? And to go a little bit deeper into this question, does feminism decrease a mother's ability to be a good mother? Well, let's first define what feminism is. According to Merriam-Webster, feminism is the political, social, and economic equality among the sexes. And throughout history, feminism can be seen to show up in four waves. And the first wave was seen in the late 19th century and the early 20th century during the abolitionist and temperance movements. The second wave came about in the 1960s to 1990s that sprung from the anti-war and civil rights movements. And the third wave was seen in the mid-1990s, which gave rise to more rebel feminists who are a little bit more vocal. And the fourth wave is still going on today, and it focuses on issues like violence against women, equal pay, and the need for an increased representation of women in businesses and politics. And a disclaimer is that there is not one type of feminist within these waves, but instead a spectrum of feminists with varying ideals. But the common theme within these waves and feminism in general is that they all go against the cult of domesticity or the cult of true womanhood. And this is the belief that women should stay in the home and not do anything outside the home. And even things like public speaking, like I'm doing right now, and protesting were considered unladylike and very looked down upon. So now that we know what feminism is, how does it affect motherhood? So feminism promotes women getting outside of the home and doing things outside the home, including working. And according to the United States Department of Labor, 62% of women who have given birth within the past year are in the workforce. And of these 62% of women, over 60% of them are married. So working mothers make bad mothers? Not necessarily. But do they make good? But do working mothers make good mothers? Well, not always. But according to Polly Toynbee from The Guardian, data was collected from 24 countries, and it showed that daughters of working mothers were shown to be in a better career, have higher pay, and more equal relationships within the workforce and also in general. And regarding sons of working mothers were seen to grow up to be better men, more involved in home, and also more involved in caring for their own families. So every person and every mother is different, so not all mothers can be good, and not all mothers can be bad. So feminism does not have an incredibly negative effect on motherhood. So why is there such a large promotion for feminism today? Well, feminism has been around for about 200 years, but there's still a large inequality between men and women. According to the Global Gender Gap Report, the World Economic Forum ranked the U.S. 60th out of 136 countries regarding women's political empowerment. And there have also been 486 bills related to restricting women's health and access to reproductive rights introduced to state legislatures, but there have been zero regarding the restriction of men's health introduced. And I know you guys are thinking, we get it, women are oppressed, but to my guys, this applies to you as well. So think of the women in your life, your mother, girlfriend, cousin, things like that. Well, let's hone in on your mother. I would assume most of you love your mother, and think of how hard she works and what she does for you. And she deserves the world, right? but in reality, she's only receiving about 80% of the world that she works for, because women only get 80 cents to a man's dollar. So you guys, we are at Institution of Higher Learning, the University of Florida, and we are the future of this country and the world, whether we like it or not. And it really all starts at the individual level. I assume that most of us will be in careers in the near future, and if we see inequality within the workforce, we have to speak up about it. And my ladies out there, we need to support each other and support those around you. We have to bring each other up and don't bring each other down, because that is the next step in promoting equality. And it also comes down to becoming aware of the inequality and the issues today, because many people just aren't aware. So feminism does not devalue motherhood, but instead it promotes motherhood and empowers women, and also promotes a sense of independence.